It was, you know what, for me coming here to China, I was like, you know what, let me just leave. Wabo. If I don't want to go through this, you understand, so I might as well just give up this China thing. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome FATSOW family. If this is your first time, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you can get notifications each time I post. And as from my loyal returning subscribers, I say to you, 7 up, 7 up, I'll 7 up, 7 up, 7 up, oh 7 up, I'll 7 up. I'll 7 up, 7 up, 7 up to you. Thank you people so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I can see that my subscribers are growing, but slowly but surely. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, today I'll be talking about medical examination that I went through when coming here to China. Guys, Bendi Goa, you know what, for you guys to get Chinese visa, like you need to do the medicals, you need to pass them so that you can get the visa. So everyone has to go through that, unfortunately. And I did the test before in South Africa, and then I passed them, and then I came here and we did the medicals again. So hey, it was hectic, it was hectic. So yes, I'm here and I'm gonna share my experience with you guys. Yeah, it's a bit of a story time. So yeah, what happened guys is, okay, after I had a call Uguti, FATSOW, you have passed your interview, now it is medical test. And yeah, I wasn't stressed, not at all. So I went there, we did our medicals. So what happened that day is, okay, fine, I did everything. And okay, there was this thing that I don't know the name even today, but it is that thing that they use to check like your chest. So they give you something to blow in, né? And then there's a computer that counts seconds, you understand? You need to hold your breath, you understand? So girlfriend, I was there and I was struggling. Listen. I was struggling. I was struggling. Yo, they told me, now you need to blow. I'm like, okay, I got this. I took that thing. After I've blown, they were like, girl, do you smoke? I was like, no. They're like, your breathing is not okay. Let's do it again. I did it again. Nah, it failed. And they like left me and they're like, no, okay. They took out the results and I moved on and did the other things. Fine, I did everything, I was done. And then afterwards I went to the doctor and the doctor checked my blood pressure and she looked at the results and she was like, girl, you cannot go to China with this results. I was like, what is it, doctor? Like I actually panicked for a moment and she was like, no, like you need to go and do your breathing again. It's not good, like you cannot like go to China with this result, it's very low, so you need to go and blow again. I was like, what? I'm like, okay. She was so kind and she told me to go and do it again. So fortunately enough, I went there. I don't know what I was panicking or what, but I just blew that thing. I was like, you know what, I'm going to China. Like it or not, I'm going to China. Listen, babe, I'm gonna blow this thing. So I was like, and I hold my breath, and that thing just went on and on and on. Maybe I held my breath for 5 minutes. You know what? The way I was like pushing myself, like, you know what? I need to go to China. So, girl, chest, please work with me here. So yeah, I blew that thing and I did it, fortunately enough. And yeah, that's it. So after that, we went to another clinic where we took our blood tests, and yeah, they took our blood test, and I was so terrified. I remember, guys, me and needles are like this, we understand, Asonji. I was just terrified, but anyway, China, I die for you. So we did those medicals, and that's it. I think it took like a week or two for our results to come back, and I remember that day they called us and told us, your results are back. And hey, I was so scared, you know. I don't know why I was scared, but you never know. We went there and we told that lady that we are here for our results. That lady made us to sit like almost like 2 hours. Imagine, like, we are panicking like from home. So you understand, sitting there for 2 hours just like got like our anxiety going up. Like, we're like, just give us our results. We wanna go. Finally we got our results, and they called us like one by one, you know. So we got there, they called my name. I stood up, I went into the room, and the doctor was like, please sit down. Doctor, why must I sit down? Just give me the paper and let me go. Like, I felt like they delayed us enough. They must tell me, sit down. I'm like, okay, what's wrong? Okay, I sat down, and then they were like, she was like, okay, FATSOW, your results are back. I was like, yeah, I know. And she kept quiet for like 4 seconds, and she was like, your results are all negative. Like, did you have to take so much time just to tell me that? And I'm like, oh, thank you, doctor. I was like, oh, thank you. Like, yeah, everything is okay, you're good, you are ready to go to China. Like, anyway, I was so excited, and yeah, that happened. So we got our results, and then we went back to the head office, our school head office. And then the lady that helped us to come here in China, she was the one that organized everything for us, and which I'm grateful of. So what happened is that when we got there to the head office, she asked me, are you guys hungry? We're like, yeah, we are. And she was like, okay, let's go and get some food. Like, yeah, after that long day. So when we go out, hi Usisi, she's not going where we must buy food pen. Now we look at each other and we're like, this is not where we can get food. But we just carry on and went and followed her. We just like followed her. I Usisi angene go chemist or pharmacy or something like that. When she got there, she was like, guys, now you're gonna test again. We're like, how? A needle again, yo, guys. I was so terrified. I was like, we talked about food, now all of a sudden, now we're testing again. We're like, oh, okay, fine, we are here after all. And the China was my motivation, so I'm like, okay, it's fine. We did the test again, and it was painful. I don't know what that doctor did to my hand, but it was painful. So we tested for TB and for HIV, and okay, fine. We carried on with our day. And then they gave us like some medical papers, and they told us, okay, now you need to go to the hospital yourselves and do the tests again. Imagine, for the third time. So we went to the hospital the following day, and man, like me and hospital, I don't like hospitals. I just hate the environment. I hate everything. They just give me anxiety and all of those things. I just hate hospitals, guys. I just hate it. But anyway, I had to do it for China, so I sacrificed. We went to the hospital. When we got there, yo guys, like we spent the whole, you know, when I say the whole day, like I'm not even exaggerating, like the whole day. I think we came there at 7 a.m. and we went home like 5 p.m. That's how long we sat there. And funny enough, we didn't even finish whatever that we did, and we had to come again. So anyway, it's fine. We sat there and we did the tests again. And you know, man, the thing that makes me to not like hospitals is how nurses treat people. Like, it's, I don't like nurses. Yeah, not all of them, guys, but nurses are so rude. I don't know why, but it's my opinion, guys. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but anyway, it's fine. So I did the test and everything was okay. So it was time for me to do the ECG, and I had no clue what is ECG, but I just went there. And when I got there, the lady was like, take off your clothes. I'm like, okay, interesting. Like, I took off my clothes and she was like, lie down there. I did, and she poured some machine. I was like, okay, what's going on here? And I was like, I started panicking, guys. Like, I started panicking, and like she just placed the patches all over me, and that's it. Some paper came out, and I took that paper to the doctor, and the doctor was like, and she was like, bring your hand. I was like, and then she checked my pulse, and she was like, okay. So I think she wasn't sure. Then she called another doctor, and she made that doctor to also listen to my pulse rate. And the doctor said, the other doctor said, I don't know. She started counting my pulse, and she was like, I think it's skipping, or it's stopping, or something. It was something that I couldn't understand at that moment. So for a minute I was confused. I didn't know what was going on with me. I was just shocked. What's wrong with my heart? I never like had any problems with my heart, so what's going on? So the doctor said, like, be honest. I know that you want to go to China, but just like be honest and tell us if you had ever had like a heart problem or what. And I was like, no, I've never, not that I know of. I've never. At that moment, guys, I didn't think of anything. Like, maybe I might have anxiety, or I was stressed by something or what, but for sure I've never had a heart attack. So I'm like, no, I don't know. I was like, no, nothing. They were like, okay, you know what, just come back next week so that we can check your heart. Imagine now, I have to like wait until the next, it was Thursday, and they told me that come back next week Thursday. So I had like to wait. Now I had to wait like for 7 days to go back to the doctor. And for that 7 days, it was, you know what, for me coming here to China, I was like, you know what, let me just leave, wobble. if I don't want to go through this, you understand, so I might as well just give up this China thing. Wabo. So in that 7 days I tried like to eat healthy. Maybe I thought maybe it was the coffee, because I was like drinking too much caffeine, so I thought maybe it affected my heart rate or something, so I tried not to drink it. I didn't drink cold drink for that week. I tried to exercise, and I was just overdoing everything. I was just overdoing everything, you know, everything. I was so stressed. I even called my mother, and I was just emotional, and I told her what was going on, and she said, don't worry yourself. If you have to go to China, like, God will make a way for you to go. So yeah, Thursday came, I went there. Now remember, the first time when they did that ECG, like, I didn't know what was it, and I didn't care. So now I know I'm going there to do this, and they might tell me your heart has a problem or what. So I tried to not be like anxious or stressed, you understand, so that like it doesn't like affect my results or anything. Like, I tried by all means to not be stressed. And you know, when you're stressed but you try not to be stressed, I don't know if you get me. Like, I was stressed, but I tried not to be able to be anxious. So yeah, I got there. We sat there at the hospital from 7 to 5 o'clock. When the doctors go home, we were leaving the hospital too. So we sat there as usual the whole day. We went to the nurse. I went to the nurse first, because you know that procedure of they have to like bout your BP how before going to the doctor. So I went there, and there was like a lot of nurses there, and they asked me, okay, so I'm like, ngizoyenza ECG. And they're like, sis, unenkinga enhliziyo omncane kanje? Hayi wena. And guys, you know, that's what you don't understand. That's why I say I don't like nurses. They are so rude. I know that not all of them, but majority. And that just shattered me. Like, I was stressed. Like, I think I was okay until that nurse I was okay until that nurse said that to me. And I'm like, you don't have to say that. Like, it was unnecessary, but I was like, it's fine. Like, no. I answered her, and I was like, no. So yeah, I did that blood pressure, and I waited for my turn to the doctor. I did that ECG again. The second nurse was okay. She was kind. She was kind. I know it was after 5 o'clock and she had to go, but they asked her and get the ECG, and she was like kind. Like, she was complaining, like making jokes about. So it actually, she made me to feel more relaxed. So yeah, I did that ECG. The doctor came in, and she was like, you know what, girl, I think you have a problem. Your heart is not good at all. But you know what? Go to China and you'll come back and we'll check what's going on. I'm like, okay. Finally, she signed those papers. Remember, I said they gave us papers where the doctor needs to sign everything and everything. Yeah, well. So she signed that paper, and she was like, I'll see you when you get back to China. I'm like, okay, doctor.